Hello, everyone.
Hello.
I'm here with Gigi. Gigi, how are you doing?
I'm good. Thank you for asking.
Yeah, and I'm also here with Dita, who's here for maybe a type of translation support and emotional support as well.
Yes.
But yeah, Gigi, how's your day been?
My day's been great. I walked this morning, so yeah, it's fun.
That's important.
Yeah.
And honestly, it was kind of nice weather today.
It's not raining yet.
Yeah.
It's good weather, yes.
Yeah, we're here in Yogyakarta in Indonesia, and for context with the rain, it's the rainy season, so it like rains like every afternoon, but the mornings are still nice.
Yes.
And so we're gonna talk about some of your journey. Maybe do you want to give a little, talk about describe yourself a little bit, maybe what you do, where you're originally from, because I know you're not from here in Yogyakarta. Maybe tell us a little bit about yourself.
So I was born and raised in Jakarta. So I moved here 2 years ago because I need to take care of my mom's guest house. It's located near Empire XX1. At first, I didn't want to move here because I don't have friends here. So I cried to my mom, and then after a while, I think this is the best way to getting closer with my mom, because we used to not very close, and she was one of the reasons why I got sick, because of our relation's not really that good. She is a single parent since I was 2, so yeah, like that.
Okay, so you were a single parent since you were two,
Yes.
or she was a single parent
Yeah.
since you were 2.
Yeah.
So it seems like your parents got divorced when you were 2.
Yes.
That actually, I was about that age when my parents got divorced too. So maybe, yeah, what was that experience like? What was it like growing up with your mom? And how did that kind of influence you to now?
Because I was not really raised, but yeah, kind of raised with my maid. She was working with my mom for 25 years. So when I was in kindergarten until 2 years ago. So I think that I was raised by my maid, because I wasn't very close with my mom because she was busy working, and because we weren't that close, so I cannot barely telling stories, sharing stories with her. So I basically just sharing with my maid. So I feel, thank God that my maid was there when I need someone to talk. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes total sense. Not everyone has a strong relationship with their mother or their parents in general. What was it like growing up with your maid?
Well, I feel really grateful because we were so close, and she understands me. When my mom first experienced that she need to face my sickness, she couldn't barely accept it. So my maid, the one that accept my sickness, and my brother as well. I have a big brother, 5 years apart.
Okay, so like a bit of an older brother.
Yes.
Okay. Did you when you're talking about accept your sickness, what do you mean by that?
Oh, I have bipolar, and at first I was in a manic episode, so I got hallucinated, and.
And how old were you at this time?
Right now I'm 33, so I got it when I was in university, maybe around 20-ish something. Yeah, I forgot the exact age, but yeah, it's
something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah. What was it? What was this? What happened to lead to this initial episode, and what was it like having this manic episode?
Oh, what causing it?
Yeah.
First, because my relationship with people that surrounding me is not really in a good hand, so I felt like my relationship's kind of ruined because of me, maybe, I don't know. So at that time, my relationship with my mom, with my brother, with my ex-boyfriend, with my friend at university, with my best friend is really ruined. So at the time I cannot handle it, so the bipolar strikes. So, and when I get the bipolar, my mom didn't accept it. So I need to find a doctor with my auntie. So we went together, and she accompanied me to go there. My mom didn't know because she didn't want me to go there. Maybe she will think that if you go to the doctor, people will think that you are crazy, something like that.
When you say your mom didn't accept it, do you mean your mom like denied that you had the mental health disorder, or yeah, wow. I mean, that can be very hard. What was it like, kind of secretly going to the doctor? It seems like you kind of did it on the slide to make sure your at least your mom didn't know about it.
For first, I went there with my auntie, and then I got many things going on. I mean, my manic episode, a lot of things happened. So I got hospitalized in, what's it called? LSD? Aslam? Aslam?
Asylum.
Huh?
Asylum is how we pronounce it.
Yeah, that one. So
we could also call it. We sometimes also call it now a psychiatric ward or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I got hospitalized there, and then I did some ruqyah, some Islam way, how to religious way to heal. So basically, yeah, maybe you can
Islamic way of healing mental disorder. So they in here they thought it was like we are get demons inside our bodies, so they ruqyah for getting out of the body. Yeah.
So like an exorcism.
Something like that. Yes.
Okay. Did you find that? How was that? Did that help, or how was that treatment?
I think it didn't help because all I needed was medicine and support from the family, something like that. So, yeah, for our case, if you got something like bipolar or something like that, people will go through with the ruqyah first, and then maybe they got into the psychiatry or psychology, something like that. Something like that.
Okay, so this more religious approach is often the first approach.
Yeah.
And then you do psychiatric approach.
Yes.
Yes, when the religious way didn't work, and then we go to psychiatry.
Yes.
Okay. There, within Christianity in the U.S., there's a lot of different denominations that have different approaches, but some denominations do have an approach like that. Some will try to mix religious and medical at the same time and do them at the same time instead of one and the other, but some will kind of do that first and then say, okay, this isn't getting better. And then some communities will even do the religious and then not want to do the medical, and will kind of deny like this isn't getting, and will kind of not refuse the medical side. I guess in your experience, so you had this episode. You were talking about like having issues with hallucinations, or kind of, what was it like?
Oh, the first one that happened, I saw a lot of things. I heard a lot of things that I was a god right hand that need to save the world.
That you were God's right hand.
Yeah, and triangle and with the circle inside.
Similar like the Christian way. There is like Trinity, and she's the God's right hand.
Okay. What did you do when you were trying to save the world?
Well, I didn't do anything, I think. So I want to eat dirt because someone said to me that I have to eat the dirt, and then I use it over to my skin, dirt, something like that. And I saw things, and the last manic episode that I experienced, they told me to kill myself with running vehicles, cars.
Like who told you? Like some kind of voices?
Yeah, voices. And thank God my friend were there, so they helped
Could
me.
grab you.
Yeah, they grabbed me. I often, it happened, manic episode, often that depression for in my case. So, but in my manic episode, I got more confident and I have dreams. I have more energy. So I think that I like being in manic episode, but my mom and my other surroundings doesn't like it because I can make everything chaotic, something like that.
That makes total sense. I could understand. I mean, there's probably a wide variety within a manic episode, but like some forms of manic episodes that I have seen almost could look like a caffeine high. It's like you know people will take something like caffeine is actually a good example, and they'll feel better, and they're often more creative. There are potential positive aspects, but it also seems like there are some concerning aspects, like if you might in that moment harm yourself or things like this too. What were the depressive episodes like?
I used to lock myself in the room, didn't take a shower, didn't want to meet anybody, and only eat once a day, I think.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so I really don't want to involve with people. And every time I walk outside, I always take off my glasses because I didn't want to see people. So, yeah.
That's very interesting. So I guess I never would have thought about taking off my glasses to not see people. I can also like not see without my glasses. I went to the eye doctor recently, and I'm like legally blind without my glasses on. But maybe you're similar. Like you just like I want to see.
I want to see people. Yeah.
What when you so that's maybe in general what these look like. You had your first episodes. You said in your 20s, early 20s, at university. What was it like? How has it been since? What's it been like for the last 10 years since?
Actually, with the medication, I feel better. So, 2023, I got a drug holiday, and then I went to a concert, untuk IG concert, and it has something like meditation. Yeah, I did that, and then I recalled some memories back then, and I cried really bad. And a week later, my bipolar struck again.
It struck again.
Yeah.
So it kind of dug it back up.
Yeah, I got triggered. So yeah.
So what's it like? How long ago was this concert?
2023 on January.
How long did it trigger you for, or did it still come back?
It's right now I'm okay, but I think it was the time for 2 months, I guess, for the sickness, and some month for the recovery, because my mom said that I couldn't handle the guests at the guest house, so she needed to take over. I was. Yeah.
How do you feel about that now?
I feel like for what happened in the past, it's like for your pelajaran experience, and my mom could be more aware of my sickness, and she learned a lesson. Oh yeah, I feel grateful because of the sickness, because of the sickness my mom changed. She used to be an easy person that got mad easily to people, and then like to say bad things, and easily raise her voice to people. And because I was a sensitive person, so it easily triggers me. So right now, yeah, she changed better, become a better person.
That's good, because I've seen a lot of people whose parents can have rough emotional responses, and they don't change when their kids have mental health issues, and it just piles on for the kids. It's like another thing they have to deal with. What do you think? How do you think the you getting diagnosed with bipolar? How do you think that helped change her?
In my case, she joined a community to understand me more, and then she got a caregiver friends, so they can share about my sickness and then how to deal with me, how to taking care of me, and then she really strict about medication. So every night at 8 p.m. she always asks, "Have you drank your medication?" And I said already because I use alarm for it. So yeah, she more care because she used to not care, and then she she was thinking that you can tell me about your stories about what happened to you, or I cannot tell her because she was the main problem. So yeah.
Yeah, this makes total sense. It can be. I find maybe it's good that she's being open, but also I could see it being difficult if she was a big source of the stress. That would be difficult for you to then share, and I could definitely see that.
She was stressed when I was in my manic episode. She cried, and then maybe crying for help as well. And then her family, or like her brother, came to give me a medication. And sometimes I didn't want to because I enjoyed being in my manic episode.
Yeah, that makes total sense. And I have found that with people with bipolar specifically is that the depressive episode tends to be the one that most of the time people don't like, and then people almost enjoy things in the manic episode even if they're exhibiting unhealthy behavior. How have you been able to cope, or what has that been look like for you to be able to kind of live life with this condition?
Well, I like being in my comfort zone. So with this kind of sickness, I feel that I become more understanding for people towards other people that have another mental health and people that I have a higher empathy to those people, especially people who have like a homeless person. When I was in the manic episode, I like to give them food and drinks. Yeah, so like to talk with them. So I become more emphatic person.
This makes total sense. I could see like having these experiences kind of helping you understand other people who also have rough experiences, whether it's your exact experiences or something different. And you said that you enjoy. It seems like you get a lot from being in your comfort zone. That was something you said at the beginning. What do you mean, or what does that look like for you?
Well, in my case, because I already feel like my age, my mom thinks that I'm still a childish person because the way I act, and I feel like I didn't accomplish something in my life, not something huge, but yeah, maybe I just took a little baby steps, and I have to working with people like because I cannot work with people, I easily get emotional if people yell at me or something. We have an argument, and then I cannot handle that. I easily get mistrust because in my previous job I was working in a bookstore, and my condition there wasn't really good. It has to be a 1 year working there, but because of my sickness I have to resign and only 6 months there. And my mom need to tell what happened with me because I have bipolar, and so they would understand if I don't have this kind of sickness, I have to pay penalty because the agreement is 1 year was 1 year. Yeah.
Yeah, this makes sense. I could see. I could see some job environments being very difficult. I could also see some of these things being difficult when you need stability. What have you found on the success? This might be me. Different people have different journeys with this. I think where I'm at in life, I've come to the conclusion that success doesn't matter. That fulfillment is what matters. That being fulfilled in life. And I think for me, being fulfilled in life, I found that I get that more from helping people and being in community where I'm helping people and being helped by people, much more than like external success of like being the best or something or having like a big job title or something. But yeah, what do you think? How do you approach? You said that sometimes you wish you were more successful. Like, how do you approach success or fulfillment?
For the general, I think being success can earn a lot of money, but in my case, well, as long I'm happy with my working, it doesn't really a stressful job because I only taking care of guests online and offline. So, and my guest house is not really that crowded, so I still have time to use it for my hobbies.
And for context, you might have to explain what you do with the guest house.
Oh yeah, I'm working at the guest house as an admin and receptionist. Yeah, I'm taking care of the guests, especially foreigners. Yes, yeah.
Yeah, we foreigners can be annoying. But yeah, do you like it or how has it been?
I like it because I don't have to work on the desk like from 9 to 5. I can work everywhere I want as long my working phone always with me, and I need to reply as soon as possible when the guests contact me. Yeah, I like this job, even the salary is not really that high.
That makes sense. I bet that part stinks. It seems like is it stressful or does it lower your stress or how does it feel in terms of mental health?
Well, it lower my stress, but maybe in some case, if the guests
Peak season.
in the peak season is really it's crowded, and if there's a guest who really have a really apa tahunya kayak menyebalkan gitu, annoying guest, I will get easily stressed, and then I talk to my mom, and then my mom take it over the guest.
That makes total sense. And you said that this job allows you to do your hobbies. What kind of hobbies or what kind of things have you found that you enjoy doing?
In my spare times when there's no guests, I can drawing, I can crocheting. Well, yeah, something like that. I can enjoy my time listening to music, something like that.
That's awesome. Have you posted any of your drawings online? Do you have a profile, like whether it's Instagram or whatever other apps, whatever other things people use these days?
Yeah, I have my drawing account on Instagram, but with the crochet one, I don't know. I have it, but I haven't posted anything.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, the drawing one, if you're up for it, we'll try to include it in the description somewhere below.
Okay.
But yeah, so here's my final question. It's a bit of a different side of direction. Actually, it's going to be, I have two final questions. The first one is, what would you recommend? I'm sorry, I'm immediately going to switch questions. This is going to be the actual question.
Okay.
If you could go back, knowing what you know now, is there anything that you would do differently?
Because my dad passed away already. Maybe it's already 1 year, 2 years, yeah, almost 2 years.
Okay, so a year or two ago.
Yeah. I would spend more time with my dad. Because we weren't that close, so.
I could definitely see that. How do you feel now about his passing?
Because we weren't that close, so I don't feel like I lost someone, but still, he was my dad. So I feel like because my mom wasn't close with me either. So when I was sick, I always wanted my dad to come over so he can spend time with me. So I still have those memories. So yeah, I feel like that if I can turn back the time, I would spend more time with my dad.
That makes total sense. Yeah, that just absolutely makes sense. I guess my final question, we'll have two parts. The first part is for anyone who's encountering some of the things you faced, maybe a manic episode, maybe depressive, whatever's going on. What would you recommend? Or is there anything you learned that you would recommend that they do as well?
Oh, they need to find a professional help because it helps a lot, and don't forget to drink the medicine routine, regularly, because if you take it regularly, it helps you become better, and don't keep it to yourself. You can share it to your family or your friends about it, so you won't feel alone.
Yeah, that makes sense. It seems like the medicine would be very helpful and go seek professional help. My other question is, the second part of that question was, what would you recommend for somebody who knows somebody who's encountering these issues, whether a friend or maybe for you, family, given that you had such a, it seems like your mom had such an interesting relationship with this?
They need to become their caregivers and fully support, listen to them, and the most is fully support, because sometimes when we are in the depression, we need someone to always be there for us. So they need to give more time to people who have something like my kind of sickness.
I bet it would take time to kind of help sit down with you or with whoever is encountering this issue. I could see that being important. All right, well, Terima kasih. Thanks for taking the time. How would you like to sign us out? Would you like to do like peace, or would you like to do, maybe there's an Indonesian one? I know this.
Oh,
but
sorry.
Yeah, how would you like to sign us out?
Sorry, it's Korean.
Korean.
This is Korean. Yeah, what would you like to do?
What was it? Namaste.
Namaste? All right.
Yes.
All right, well, thank you.
Yo,
And namaste.
Thank you. Namaste.